probably going to hit you straightforward academically. But it's probably going to hit you maybe harder than you thought. So just give you a heads up about that. And here's why. If you've begun to understand a couple things about complex trauma or complex PTSD, it's that there's really two things that a child can't resolve. So the first thing is they have these needs. Need for love, for nurture, for acceptance, for validation, all of that, and it's not getting met consistently. And they try to get it met, and it's still not being met. And that unmet need is very painful for them. It's frustrating, it's hard. So an unresolved need then causes the child to feel all alone. Nobody cares for me, must be my fault. I don't feel safe, and that's complex trauma. The second thing is unresolved pain, unresolved danger. And so again, the child tries to get the danger out of the way, tries to get resolved the painful emotion, and they can't. And so after a while, it's like, what do I do? What do I do? I can't resolve this pain. And so two unresolved things really cause a child to feel all alone, must be my fault, unsafe, and that is ongoing trauma. So what that leads to, and here's what we're going to focus on tonight, is when a child has an unmet need or has unresolved pain, they will then adapt. And that's the key word for tonight, is the child adapts. So trauma is all about adapting in order to try and get your needs met or in order to try to take the pain away. So it's adapt, adapt, adapt. Adapt in order to survive is really what we're talking about when it comes to ongoing trauma. So if I stay the way I am, I'm going to have ongoing pain that's never going to go away. I'm going to have unmet needs that are never going to get met. So I better be the one that changes. So it's adapt, adapt. But to do that, and here's the painful part we're going to look into tonight, the child has to murder their own soul. So to survive physically, I got to kill parts of me internally in order to get rid of the pain, in order to survive. And that I'm going to give you 11 different parts of us the child has to basically murder in order to survive. And that's where, for many people, this gets painful, because when you begin to look at that, it's like, wow, to survive physically, I had to basically destroy myself in a bunch of different ways. And that is